Alright y'all, welcome back to Hobbit or Grillin. Tonight for Taco Tuesday, we're going to go ahead and attempt Crunchwrap Supremes again. Hopefully this time we're going to do it right. And then we're also going to make loaded stuffed burritos. For the loaded stuffed burritos, we have this ribeye steak that I cut to pieces that we're going to go ahead and make on the griddle. And then for the Crunchwraps, we have some beef that we're going to, ground beef that is seasoned, that we're going to go ahead and make. So we're going to do the meat first. So let's go ahead and get our meat going. So let's go ahead and do a generous oiling of this griddle, and we'll plop our meat on. Our steak, spread it out a bit. And we'll do the same for our beef. On there and get it going as well. While our beef and cheese are going, or beef and ribeye are going, I'm going to go ahead and put our cheeses on. So we got these pots I'm going to put on. So I'm going to hang out over here. And the pots, and they're going to be filled with our nacho cheese sauce. That's going to go with our Crunchwraps. Go ahead and put our nacho cheese sauce on one of them. That'll be this guy right here. Our nacho cheese sauce. Start heating that up for the Crunchwraps. And then we got this white cheddar cheese that we're going to use as chip dip. So we'll go ahead and get that heating up as well. Get those up. Here are our cheeses. It's not cooking too much. Meanwhile, over the meat side, I'm going to throw some bacon. This is going to go into our burritos. Bacon go on. Make sure our bacon is not burning. Steak is looking nice. Steak's actually coming off in a second. Try and beef use a little more time. So our steak is gonna come off because it's ready. So put it over here on this plate. Steak will hang out on the side. Beef needs a little. I want our beef to chunk up a little bit more, so I'll let it go for a few minutes. Turn our bacon. Good turn. turn, good. Stir our cheeses. Turn that to low. Now our beef is also ready to come off, so we're gonna take another plate. We're gonna take another plate and we're gonna put our beef on this plate to hang out. Just like the steak. Beef can hang out as well. Now, this area that has the oil from the beef and steak is going to be used to cook these tater tots. Tater tots are going to go in the burritos. So we have these frozen tots. And put them down, let them cook. Let them brown up. And then season them with some salt or some pepper. There should be enough salt down there, so I'm going to add a little bit of cumin to them. And a little bit of paprika. Dusting and paprika, give those a nice taste. Check our bacon again. It's doing well. I'm going to move it over here on the low side. Let it hang for a bit with our pots. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get our cherry tomatoes on here. Let them braise on the griddle for a bit. Let them braise on the griddle. Get nice and warm. Give them the same treatment. Pepper. A light salting for the tomatoes just so they are a little bit more light salting. Alright. Let those go. Tater tots are getting nice and golden over here. Yes, they are. Good. And then I'm gonna add the last thing for our burritos on here, which is a can of hatch green chilies. We're gonna go ahead and let them stew on the griddle for a bit. Please. Okay, green chilies did not want to open, but it did. Alright, so oops, that off. Go ahead and get our green chilies on here. Go stew a bit. They're nice and warm. Okay. Chilies. Alright. In the meantime, while you guys watch this go, I'm going to get the Crunchwraps prepped. one last thing actually. So we're gonna consolidate our potatoes over here a little bit. Our potatoes consolidated, and then we're gonna add our rice to this section and get it warmed up. This rice is also going on the burritos. Go ahead and warm our rice up. Alright, so you all watch that go, and I'm going to prep our Crunchwraps. So for the Crunchwraps, this nacho sauce is actually going to come off as it's part of the Crunchwrap prep. And we'll turn this side completely off now. Here's the first Crunchwrap. This is going on. Second Crunchwrap. Second Crunchwrap. And our third Crunchwrap. And put it on seam side down. Third Crunchwrap. This is the fourth Crunchwrap. This one's a little bit broken, but I'm going to try to get it to do properly. This is our fifth Crunchwrap. This one's a little shredded on the bottom, but we're going to try it as well. See if we can get it to go up. And then that one, our last Crunchwrap is not usable, but that's alright. So the next thing I'm going to do is make burritos. The next thing I'm going to do is make burritos out of our steak. Ouch, that's hot. So we're going to go over here with our steak. And take a portion of our rice. And then we're going to take some of these potatoes, a few cherry tomatoes, and a little bit of the green chili. So here is one stuffed burrito. This burrito is going to go by the Crunchwraps. This one doesn't have bacon because I forgot to put the bacon on it, but it's one stuffed burrito. So now we're going to make our next one. And then we're going to grab a little bit of the rice for it, a little bit of the tomatoes, and a little bit of the chili. This time we're going to remember the bacon. We're going to put 2 slices of bacon on this guy. Here's our second burrito, guys. Just going to go there. So now we got our burritos on. So I'm going to go ahead and give our Crunchwraps a flip. Give our Crunchwraps a flip before they burn. Okay. And then we're gonna let this go for a bit. Now to finish these off, I'm going to go ahead and move them over. side, I'm going to add a generous amount of butter. Crunchwraps not coming back over here. Let them hang out in this butter. And I'll do some for the burritos as well. Hang out in the butter for a bit. These wraps are going to come off for the burritos, and we're going to put them in a serving tray. Check the sides; those are looking nice. The butter's helping them. There we go. Let them crisp from that side as well. Burritos are almost ready to come off too. They're doing really well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull our Crunchwraps. So, get them off this griddle. They actually look like Crunchwraps this time, so I'm happy with them. This one opened a little, but that's alright, it's still fine. And we'll pull our burritos as well. These are grilled stuffed burritos, and they're definitely stuffed. We had to use 2 tortillas to keep them closed, so... Alright y'all, thank you very much for joining me tonight at Hobbit for Grillin. As you can see here, I'll try to hold them down to you so you can see them. We made grilled stuffed burritos and Crunchwrap Supremes. Didn't go quite as planned. Some of the Crunchwraps broke apart, but we saved them and they look good now. Our burritos had to be double wrapped because they were breaking apart as well. So thank you all for joining me and happy grilling, and we'll see you later. Happy Taco Tuesday. Bye.